Muted.
So I don't know what happened there, but um, if you have any questions about how to do something, feel free to email me. I can walk you through it. Again, I don't know. Lost like 5 minutes. Well, that wasn't that much. It was just about exporting and packaging files to communicate between each other. Um, so since everyone's going to be creating different files for your research, we'll need to compile them at some point. And in order to do that, you'll have to package your file, your InDesign file. And this will just create sort of a folder of everything, of the InDesign file, of linked images, of fonts. There's already one there that I just created. And that way you can just copy that folder and give it to someone and they can open. And we don't have anything in there right now. There's a copy of the presentation, there's a copy of the InDesign file, and a copy of the InDesign markup document, which that helps if you have different versions of InDesign. But that's how we'll get files from one person to another. But what Niraj wanted me to show you was sort of this template that he's already created for our class. Are we able to see this video again for reference? I am recording this. Yes, I am recording it, and it needs to process, and then I will send it out, but it'll take like an hour or so. But I was recording before it cut out, and I'm recording now, so I don't know what it's going to save. But if it doesn't save, I'll create a quick tutorial again on my own time, and I'll send it to everyone. But yes, you should have this for reference. You should be able to get this for reference. So this is a book that a template that Niraj created already, and this is great. He did a lot of the work already for you guys in figuring out what needs to happen. So what he wanted me to go over were, okay, yeah, we talked about how to link an image in. Here, he has sort of a boundary of where an image would go, so we could select that box, hit Control D, and find an image and import it. And in this case, we're going to have to scale this up so that it fits, the sort of fits the area that he's looking for. Here, he's already created these titles, and we can type in, balance map, 19 whatever. And so this is a great way for this to be consistent across each student. Again, he's giving you instruction here: center single image content. So, if the image is maybe large like this, you can sort of center it on the page. View, display, performance, quality. All right. And the other thing that is very important is so that we are consistent across the way that our texts are showing up. If you select this text box here and you go to paragraph style, you'll see that this is labeled as intro summary text. So he made that he made this a paragraph style already. And if we select this and we go to character style, we'll see that he also has character styles. So hopefully all you'll have to do is just use this template and start inputting and start typing and maybe duplicating the spread. But again, if I go to paragraph style here, it's sort of like this, and I go to paragraph style, it'll give me a description of basically set the rules or constraints for this type of text that he wants to use. I click here, bigger description. This one says body text. These red ones are just sort of notations. Bigger text and title can be changed to white. Should underlying images be dark and make text illegible? So he's giving us some descriptions there. Again, if I highlight some of this text and go to character style, it'll, this one doesn't have anything selected there. Okay, but if I select the subheading, he has a subheading character style, main title. And this is super useful, so you don't have to create a new page, go to another page, copy that text, place it here again, try to remember what. Or, if you start typing something, that you can easily give it a paragraph style that you want. You see the spacing that's changing there? If I go between figure description and the kerning in between the letters is kind of different. But also, the character styles, you see as I change the character styles, the font sort of changes and it's consistent. So we know that always, whenever we have an image, we want to have this type of text. Or when we have a large image like this is kind of blurry right now because I don't have the LinkedIn image, but full spread image can be at full border extent. What else did he mention? Packaging, exporting PDFs. The PDF thing will be tricky, and we can work on that as you guys start creating the books. But as you can see, these are separate pages, right? This is one page. This is another page. 3, 4, 5, 6, and he even has them labeled. This is 2 because I guess the cover would be page 1, or there's an intro cover. But if you want to export this as a book, you go to File, Export, and you can go PDF, okay? And you can, see, okay. You can, if you export this as separate pages like this, let's see, telling us there's an error, it's okay. Whoops, I don't know where I sent it. What is it? Yeah. So this came out as separate pages, and they may be useful. Display, page view. If you go to view page to view pages, 2-page view, you can sort of look at it that way. Or if you export it as a PDF, let's say you're going to present this as a spread, you can go to File, Export. I'll call this spread. And you select spreads. It'll create both those pages like one PDF, like one page. Okay. So now this is one page. And this is how the syllabus, I think, that you have is created. It's a booklet, but it comes like this, so it's easier to read when you're viewing it on your computer. Let's see. Again, packaging. If we're gonna compile all of these things into one document. You would give your file over to us by going File, or I guess one of you will compile it. I'm not sure. File, Export. Just kidding. We'll go to File, Package. Some warnings here. That's okay for now. Sure. And then make sure these things are copy fonts, copy link graphic, yes. We don't have to click those, and yes, create these 2 things back here. It's giving me all these warnings because I downloaded this template without a lot of the images that you see there. So here's that folder that it just created. Again, it created a PDF. It's kind of like just like showing you really quickly what's in that document. Then you have the InDesign in uh, the other file, the markup file. And then you have the links. And again, these are the links that I had on my computer. I didn't download the links from that were actually part of this InDesign file. So that's how you would then just copy this folder and give it to whoever is compiling them. So that's all for that. I'll email you this presentation, but I also want to show you, this is what I was talking about, where the syllabus can be found if it's not found on Blackboard yet. Here's a description of the studio. If you download the syllabus, you can read it there. I'm just going to open the one that I have already. So I'd like for everyone to read this entire syllabus and, oops, there's the other one. And come with questions, and hopefully you've marked this up. Also, I would like for everyone to have their groups created so you can tell us what group you'll be in. And this is very important here, the schedule. I think we should print this out and have it in the studio so it's clear when we'll have class, who will be there, when we have Saturday classes, what our assignments will be, excuse me, when our projects will be due, pinups, and those types of things. There's also some important grading things on here that everyone should read and be aware of. Studio culture, studio attendance. Here is your project breakdown of percentage of how your grade will be created. And some other things that you should be familiar with here. Here's a list of readings that we need to start compiling for the class. And I think we have scheduled time in studio to sort of have a seminar to talk about these. Yeah, we have several reading seminars. So email me if you have any questions. That's it for today. I'll share this file, this recording with you at some point when I can upload it to YouTube. It was nice meeting everyone, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you.